Hello and welcome to Dongamet channel. Dongamet means many blades, and I have many blades to show this evening. In a little update video for this chopper machete thing that I'm working on. Yeah, it's going okay. Kind of looks pretty cool through the camera. I'm actually pretty pleased. I mean, you can see all the scratches. What isn't showing up quite so well is the really deep dimples that are still in there from the there. You see those? Yeah, from the grinding wheel. So yeah, impatience at the start leads to further requirements for patience further down the line. You know, if I want to get a nice finish on this thing, but that's not very important actually. The finish, the functionality is what I figured I ought to get going as soon as possible. Maybe even put some kind of temporary handle on this, so I can just test it and make sure it's not going to break or be just utter crap before I spend more time putting a proper handle on. So I've been chopping up this axe handle. I cut that end off as well. This was the end that I took that from. But I wanted a wider... Oops, sorry about that. I wanted a wider piece here, you know, to go after that. So I'm going to have this and then that, and then I guess a spacer, some twine epoxy or something, and then that, and then stick a lilac pin in, shape it all up, and really good to go. Yeah, maybe even, you know, try and polish the blade up a little bit. What can I say about this? I mean, it took ages, took forever to grind it like this. Because it's so easy, because the steel's so thin, it's really easy to burn. So you just got to grind a little and then quench and grind and quench and getting the shape and stuff. I made some kind of extrapolations from this. Here, I kind of had the clip is straight, and then here you got a kind of a curve, more of a compound curve. Here, I kind of turned it into straight lines and then somewhat blended them in. So you got like 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't do this quite right, so I need to grind off a little bit there. I need to grind a little bit in here for this to go nice. Been tapering the tang a little bit. There's a real warp on this thing. You can see, but some of that I'm gonna just grind out of the tang, and some of it I will compensate in the handle. You know, I can just set it at an angle into the handle. This will be clamshell, so I have to split this down the middle, hollow it out, and yeah, that's pretty much that. We got the actually got the, come to think of it, we've actually got a triphasic grind going on, because we've got one here. As you can see, this is, it's all kind of convexy, but this is, the bevel's kind of coming up to here. Here we've got kind of what the original bevel was that's on it. I mean, reground, but really low and steep. And then up here, I'm going for like a chisel grind. So there you go, 1, 2, 3, triphasic grind, Skolder style. Now, because I came through here for the lighting, because in the dining room it's very dim, but this box of treats was already here, and I thought, well, great, why not take a look at this right now? I've got some things from Walmart. I made a short with this today, so yeah, I finally got one of these, the Ozark Trail. I resisted. I held out for a long time, but you know, I was there and I saw all the $7 knives they have, and I was like, no D2 option, right? and then they just had just the one sitting there in the display case, like looked like a return or something. So I got it out and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, cool, I just gotta try. And I like it. The action is good. All fine. So far, so good. I'm gonna probably do some grinding on it. Now, if I actually regrind all the hollow, then you're just gonna have a little line there. I don't know if I want to see that, but it is quite thick behind the edge. But maybe I can put some electrician's tape here and mark off and not grind into the finish there. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. So then I got one of these guys, and this is really hilarious. We got to check out the backstory, just for anyone who doesn't know the backstory of SwissTech. Okay, we are gonna open this box. The knife is not in there, but yeah. Here's some of the spec. VG10 steel. I saw this thing in the display cabinet and I was like, man, that knife actually looks really nice. I mean, I know it's just some made in China, Walmart only, no, that I'm not going to get, but man, it looks actually really nice. And yeah, okay, so I shouldn't have gone to Walmart, I guess, would be the moral of the story, or something. Interesting that it comes with a spare button. I don't know I don't know. But it comes with a spare button. Maybe they just had too many and they're like, well, give them away. We got to get this out somehow. I might need to use a knife. Okay, no. Whatever that. It's not really interesting, right? Drop point, VG10, robust, bind jimping, full tang, neutral grip, premium cards, and leather sheath. Now, this is the interesting part, my friends. The SwissTech brand story, inspired by Switzerland. Okay, so first of all, I'm not going to give commentary. I'm just going to read it from now on. Inspired by Switzerland, with a rich history of craftsmen that dates back to medieval times, the Swiss have a distinct aesthetic earned over 1,000 years. Their products are widely known for quality and precision. It was this heritage that inspired Swiss-American engineer Larry K. Legg to start a tool company called SwissTech from his Ohio-based garage in 1994. Inspired by Swiss craftsmanship, Legg saw an opportunity to innovate by creating portable precision tools. Today, Legg's legacy and the SwissTech brand are proudly carried on by Great Star USA, creating innovative products that are both useful and beautiful. We honor the Swiss name with the belief that tools must be more than functional. They should be objects of desire. Yeah. So the knife actually is in here, and it is warped. Everything's warped. It's more warped than this damn thing. I mean, I get it. The times we live in and everything, but where are all the straight knives? Where are all the straight knives at? See that? Boing, off to the right. I mean, granted, it's not that bad. It's perfectly usable, I'm sure. But it's the same solution. It just needs a two-way taper tang. You see? just taper it. That just needs to taper down here like that. Right? And then you get a good balance point too. Look how handle heavy this thing is. Stupid knife. Don't know why I bought it. Except I thought it was really nice and I could mod it. I even thought, well, maybe you got enough handle here. You could cut that and make a spring out of the tang and make a slip joint. Or you can make a friction folder. You could do so many things, So it is a heat-treated piece of VG10 with some flow. But I at this point, I don't know that I could recommend. I got this Camillus Swedge knife, and I had such a blast with it. It's one of my favorite knives, the Swedge Lord, my modded Swedge knife. And so, I don't... my take is that this is dumb, but will probably be fun to throw. This is probably a piece of crap, annoying junk. I have very low expectations of this, but this thing here, I think it's quite sexy. Okay, now you just got to imagine, first of all, take off all the dumb serrations. Yeah, take them off. Imagine that. Okay, it would be really good if this would just hold still. Hold still. Okay, we took off the dumb serrations. Can you? Yeah, it's just not quite the right shape, but okay. Okay, and then just cut that there. You see what I mean? You just cut that. Oh, sexy. Yeah, so that's my Walmart purchases. And that's my chopper. And this was another dumb video from the Dongamat laboratory. I'm a little tired now. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. I'll be back on this tomorrow, no doubt. Cheers.